George Waggner, September 7, 1894, December 11, 1984, was an actor, director, producer and writer. He is best known for directing Lon Chaney Jr. in the 1941 film The Wolf Man. Career. Born in New York City, he trained as a chemist and served in World War I before coming to Hollywood to pursue a career as an actor. He made his film debut as an actor portraying Yusuf in The Sheik 1921. He later went on to appearances in Western films. The first film he directed was Western Trails 1938. During his career as a film director, he worked with John Wayne the Fighting Kentuckian, Lon Chaney Jr. Man-Made Monster in his most famous film, The Wolf Man, Brian Donlevy and Broderick Crawford South of Tahiti, Randolph Scott Gunfighters, and Boris Karloff The Climax. Though primarily known for his horror films today, Waggner also directed many westerns, action films, and war films. During his career as a film director, he also wrote songs which appeared in his films, beginning with Round, White, and Ruby Red from Operation Pacific. By the end of his career, he had written over 100 songs. In the 1960s, he moved from cinema to television, directing episodes of the television series Maverick, Batman, The Green Hornet, 77 Sunset Strip and The Man from UNCLE. In 1957 he directed Red Nightmare, a Cold War propaganda film produced by the Department of Defense and narrated by Jack Webb. For some unknown reason, Waggner sometimes configured his name in mostly lowercase letters but with his surname's two G's capitalized Waggner, including in the credits of some of the productions he directed. Personal life. Waggner's wife was Dani Shannon. The couple had only one child, Shai, born in 1924, and two grandchildren, Sherry and Robert. Citation needed. He died in Woodland Hills, Los Angeles, California on December 11, 1984 at the age of 90. Filmography. Director. Western Trails 1938, Prairie Justice 1938, Mystery Plane 1939, The Phantom Stage 1939, Drums of the Desert 1940, Man-Made Monster 1941, Horror Island 1941, The Wolf Man 1941, South of Tahiti 1941, Sealed Lips 1942, The Climax 1944, Frisco Sal 1945, Gunfighters 1947, The Fighting Kentuckian 1949, Operation Pacific 1951, Red Nightmare aka Freedom and You and the Commies Are Coming, The Commies Are Coming 1957. Waggner also directed the following films/episodes made for television: The Sword of Vion 1956, Destination Nightmare 1958, Jack the Ripper 1958, The Veil 1958, 77 Sunset Strip Canyon Caper 1959, Writer. Gorilla Ship 1932, Champagne for Breakfast 1935, Air Devils 1938, Oklahoma Terror 1939, The Fatal Hour 1940, Queen of the Yukon 1940, Phantom of Chinatown 1940, Drums of the Desert 1940, Man-Made Monster 1941, The Climax 1944, The Fighting Kentuckian 1949, Operation Pacific 1951, Pawnee 1957. Producer. Badlands of Dakota 1941, The Wolf Man 1941, The Ghost of Frankenstein 1942, Sintown 1942, Invisible Agent 1942, Frankenstein Meets the Wolf Man 1943, Phantom of the Opera 1943, Cobra Woman 1944, The Climax 1944, Actor. The Sheik 1921, The Iron Horse 1924, His Hour 1924, Love's Blindness 1926.